Have you ever looked at your sleeping companion and wondered, how many years have we truly shared? We've been conditioned to think that at 7 years old, a cat is already a senior, a dignified retiree ready for a quiet life. But is that actually true? Today, we're going to dive deep into the nature of felines to discover why the numbers we're used to are often just myths and why the reality is far more encouraging. It's very possible that right now your old-timer is actually in the absolute prime of their life. Hello to all the cat lovers out there. Today, we're having a special heart-to-heart conversation. We aren't just going to count years, we're going to decode the life code of our pets. Understanding a cat's true biological age isn't just about curiosity. It's the key to noticing subtle changes in their health, choosing the right nutrition, and ultimately, giving them an extra 5 or even 10 years of happy life. Drawing on the latest veterinary research from 2024, we'll break down how a cat's world shifts with every passing year. So, get comfortable, give your furry friend a squeeze, and let's begin. Imagine a tiny litter of kittens. From a biological standpoint, a complex internal clock starts ticking the moment they are born. One kitten might be born with a bulletproof immune system, while another inherits a predisposition to certain health issues. It might seem like everything is decided in advance, but science tells us otherwise. Genetics are merely the foundation, not the entire house. Even if a kitten is born fragile, the right care and the intuitive attention of a guardian can literally rewrite their destiny. Think of it as a marathon. It doesn't matter what shoes you started in as much as how you're supported along the track. Love and timely veterinary checkups work wonders, turning a fragile kitten into a sturdy long lifer. Genetics may load the gun, but lifestyle pulls the trigger, or in our case, keeps the safety lock firmly on. Never give up on a pet's health just because of their pedigree or lack thereof. A regular checkup is far more powerful than a perfect family tree. But if genetics is the starting line, what happens during the race itself? It turns out the biggest dangers aren't lurking outside on the streets, but right inside our cozy living rooms, hiding in plain sight. The two biggest enemies of a domestic cat are physical inactivity, the couch potato syndrome, and an unbalanced diet. We often spoil them with a piece of ham from the table or an extra scoop of kibble thinking we're showing love. But for a cat, extra weight isn't cute fluff. It's a direct path to obesity and feline lower urinary tract disease, which has become a silent epidemic among indoor pets. Many believe that people food is the most natural thing you can give an animal. But let's be honest, balancing taurine, specific amino acids, and minerals using only home ingredients is incredibly difficult. High-quality commercial food isn't just marketing, it's a life necessity. A precision-engineered pharmacy in every bowl. And to jumpstart that metabolism, you have to get that lazy lord of the manor moving. An interactive toy or even a simple crumpled piece of paper can extend a cat's life more effectively than any supplement. Your cat might be convinced their only job is to decorate the sofa, but even an interior designer needs a little cardio now and then. Speaking of longevity, we have to mention those who break all the rules and conventional boundaries of time. There are true aristocrats and absolute record breakers in the feline world. Did you know that a breed isn't just about looks, but often about an expected lifespan? Siamese cats and sphinxes are legendary long-livers, often easily cruising past the 20-year mark. Majestic Maine Coons and elegant Orientals usually delight their families for 15 to 18 years. But here's a staggering fact. The absolute record holder was a cat named Creme Puff, who lived for 38 years. And the current champion, 27-year-old Flossie, is still going strong. The irony is that ordinary mixed-breed cats, what we lovingly call moggies, are often the hardiest of all. They don't carry the genetic baggage of narrow selective breeding. Of course, this only works if they find a loving home. Life on the streets, unfortunately, rarely lasts longer than 6 or 7 years. So if you've rescued a cat or taken in a stray, know that they have a fantastic chance of being your companion for 2 decades or more. However, there is one procedure that still sparks debate, Even though it's the most powerful longevity tool in our arsenal, do you think spaying or neutering is only about population control or preventing spraying? Prepare to be surprised. Fixed animals live, on average, 1.5 to 2 times longer than their intact counterparts. The secret is simple. We remove the grueling hormonal storms, reduce the risk of dangerous escapes in search of mates, and critically, we almost entirely eliminate the risk of reproductive cancers. Veterinarians today are unanimous. The best time for this is between 6 and 8 months of age. Consider this your primary investment in your pet's future. This one decision saves you years of stress and gives your cat years of a calm, healthy life without unnecessary physiological strain. Now that we understand the factors influencing lifespan, let's look at the timeline. Where exactly is the line between youth and old age? Veterinary science suggests we stop using human logic and look at the 6 key stages of a cat's life. The first stage is kittenhood, the period up to 6 months. This is when the foundation is laid. A kitten absorbs not just milk from their mother, but her immunity, her manners, and her social skills. Remember, taking a kitten away from its mother too early can be a serious blow to their immune system and psyche for the rest of their life. For giant breeds like Maine Coons, this developmental stage can actually last up to a year. Next comes the junior or adolescent stage, up to 2 years. This is the time of rapid growth, maturation, and boundless curiosity. Energy is off the charts, and your cat becomes a mix of a professional ninja and a critic of your wallpaper. This is when all major habits are formed, and it's the best time to set house rules. Be patient. This phase of 3 a.m. zoomies will eventually transition into a calmer era. That era is the prime of life, from 2 to 6 years. This is the golden age. Your cat isn't destroying everything in sight anymore. They are graceful, intelligent, and at the absolute peak of their physical form and hunting instincts. It's a perfect balance of activity and wisdom. Then, at age 7 to 10, comes maturity. This is where many owners make the mistake of calling their cat old. In reality, you have an animal that is still completely full of life. Yes, their activity might dip slightly, and they might become a bit more particular about their comforts. This is when the first hidden signs of age-related issues might appear. It's the time to start watching their coat quality and weight more closely. These are the primary indicators of internal changes. After 10, a cat enters the senior stage, which lasts until about 14. Your pet now requires a specialized approach and regular medical checkups, ideally every 6 months. Chronic conditions might start to surface, but with modern medicine, most can be managed successfully, allowing your cat to maintain a high quality of life. Finally, the super senior or geriatric stage, 15 years and older. These are the true sages of our homes. They deserve maximum coziness, peace, and your unwavering care. They might need softer food, warm beds away from drafts, and perhaps some pet steps to reach their favorite window perch. Every day at this stage is a precious reward for your long friendship. At this age, a cat has every right to look at you like a personal assistant who is slightly late with the dinner service, and we happily accept those terms. So, what's the takeaway? Calling a 7-year-old cat old is jumping the gun. Real old age will knock on the door much later. A cat's true age isn't the date in their passport. It's the sparkle in their eyes, the clarity of their breath, and their willingness to purr when you touch them. Our job is simply to be there and provide the mosaic of conditions that make life long, from the right bowl of food to a timely vet visit. Take a look into your pet's eyes today. Appreciate their zest for life and the trust they show when they rest their head in your palm. No matter what stage your furry companion is in, they need the same thing: your love. And that is perhaps the only age that truly matters. May your cat stay healthy and playful for as long as possible. Take care of them, because to them, you are their whole world. If our conversation today helped you see your old friend in a new light, please give this video a like. I'd love to hear in the comments, how old is your cat? Let's have a roll call of our feline seniors. And don't forget to subscribe so we can continue uncovering the secrets of a happy life for our four-legged friends. Until next time, and may your home be filled with purrs for a long, long time.